Hey, Smiley. What's happening? Having fun down there in the basement? Chair is uncomfy today. We're back. It's nice and bright in here. Time change is not helping the setup. It'll get dark and then it'll get purple. How you doing? Having fun? I know I was literally just talking to you on Snapchat, but how are you doing? He's texting me on Snapchat. How dare you? Oh, he good. Buttons. We're back to Minecraft again. I have to get away from here because it's very noisy over here. Because I want to have the music going. And every time I boot into the world, my computer lags and stream almost crashes almost every single time. So we're going to do something with this today. In light of recent events, such as dying, we're going to actually put together our, what's it called? Not funeral, something or other. What is... cemetery. We're going to finally put together a cemetery. Since I died last stream. And we've had this used to be villager turned witch sitting here for a while. I want to... So we got to clear out some of... Or at least actually a good bit of this. Your emotes don't work on screen. I'm sorry. Those are kind of funny emotes, though. I'm going to go here. There we go. Just enlarge that one more time so it's easier to read. So I've got scaffolding along the backside here. That's where I was planning on putting the wall. It's not a permanent plan to quite yet, really. So if our cemetery ends up pushing the wall out, we can build our cemetery directly up to the wall, which I guess means we'll have to it's fine. Yeah. You can see that one. We can bring the cemetery all the way up to the wall. I guess that means we can not put up fences around the entire cemetery, but it means we'll have to put up this wall at some points too, which I have not been making a whole lot of wall progress off screen. It's just kind of stayed by. Probably a good start would be, I don't know what I have for cobblestone over here. We might have to go collect cobblestone, and then we need to tear down a good amount of the trees over there. We can always put trees back. What do we got for... Oh, yeah, we got a good amount of cobblestone. I think we'll be fine. I don't need the entire inventory. Oh, yeah. Malk. Iron blocks. Fun. So that could be helpful. I'm thinking of doing like iron fences around the cemetery. I don't know why it's so hard to think of the word cemetery. No, why? Thank you. Drop some of our stuff that we don't really need. I don't think I need anything in there. Don't need that. Don't need those. Going back to sleep? Okay. Have fun. We'll talk to you later. I probably want shovel. Bow just in case. No. Don't need those. I could use... I need more rockets. And my rockets I want are in here. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and start with just taking down a bunch of trees, I guess. It's probably the best thing to start with. Maybe level some ground where it needs to. We're going to try and make this look nice. Because this will be the resting place, or somewhat the resting place of our hardcore body. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't know if we're going to put something... Oh, I'm out of the beacon. I got used to the beacon already. I don't know if we'll put something in a coffin, or if we're just going to bury an empty box. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, we're just vibing. Cut down the wood. Spruce is going to be very good for building out here. just because of... Look at my color palette. Spruce is going to be very good. This is going to take a while. This is a lot of tree. And spruce is not exactly the easiest to get rid of. Yeah, it's going to take a while. I don't know why I'm coughing so much today. But I will probably be coughing a lot. It's going to be really annoying. Aw, man, come back. I think we're somewhat overdue for like a technical or redstone based adventure. So I've been trying to think of something fun we could put together. I haven't been able to think of anything super interesting. I mean, there's always stuff that is not necessarily interesting, but we'll use. I can't exactly think of them off the top of my head at the moment. I should be making a list of stuff like that. That way I don't have to come up with this stuff on the spot just because I have a stream schedule. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, there is a pretty decent possibility that we might pop in, possibly me, possibly just me, possibly Chaos, maybe Ronan, pop in at some point throughout this month with just a random Phasmophobia stream because of the Cursed Hollow event going on right now. It's an interesting, or it's a pretty fun event. I like it. I've been playing a good amount of it, and I don't see the reason in not streaming it. Streaming it sounds fun, especially because we get up to all kinds of shenanigans when put together, so it makes for some pretty decent content. So that might happen at some point, most likely a weekend is my guess. We don't really have anything planned at the moment, though. At the very least, I will try and let you guys know ahead of time. Whether it's through like a community post or it's like I can post something to TikTok, probably. I forgot that. I forgot to do a reminder for stream on TikTok today. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh well. I don't get a lot of viewers in here anyway. I just kind of sit and vibe. And Smiley shows up sometimes. We should go sleep and get rid of the rain. The rain is kind of annoying. I'm pretty satisfied with this house. I think it looks pretty good. It turned out fairly nice. I'm not upset with the front of it at all. I think it looks alright. And away we go. Oh, I thought that was a Nautilus. It was just a drown. I haven't seen or done anything with the Nautilus yet. We might have to go do that as well. Maybe throw that into our rotation of things to do. I would just do a straight up play with updates stream, but there's really not enough put into updates to justify an entire stream for it. It's like this most recent update, I haven't even updated the world yet, but there was a recent update. Really all they did was add the different it's like baby mob variants. That's it. That's really all they did. It's not amazing, but it still is a decent amount of work, I'm sure, but I would like something that I can explore for, some reason to go out and run around. Or, even better, a reason to start a new world. That would be cool. Or, I don't know if I can... I would have to look into stuff if they ever did, like, an end update. I'll have to look into, like, can I explore the end update just by going into unexplored chunks? Or do I have to completely reset the end dimension in order to get it? Because I really don't want to abandon this world just because of an update. Unless the update itself just completely nukes the world. But then something like an end update, that's not something that I can pass up. If this is going to be a forever world, it has to have the new end, right? I know, it's like when I was watching Hermitcraft during the Nether update, what was that? 2021, maybe? 2020? That might have been one of the major 2020 update. But when they did that, they were in the middle of a season, and Zuma, the world moderator, was actually able to go into the files and like completely delete the Nether and let it completely regenerate. So I don't know if that's something I can do with the end as well. Because I'm sure an end update would have something to do with the main island. Not that we're ever actually going to get an end update, but a boy can dream. A boy can dream. Now I'm just thinking about the, like some of the stuff they announced in Minecraft Live. And I remembered it looks like there's stuff going on with the quote-unquote portal in the middle of the Deep Dark in Minecraft Dungeons. I guess they're making a second Minecraft Dungeons game. And if that's true, most likely we will end up actually getting that portal opened in the game, in Minecraft. That would be a worthwhile update, if that ever actually happened. That might be something that we dedicate an entire stream to. It's like, oh, they finally let us open the portal. Now we have to go find a Deep Dark, because I've never really had a reason to go find the Deep Dark. I mean, sure, Swift Sneak is kind of cool. But the Warden's scary. Well, I guess it's a little bit less scary now that I'm not... Oh! Speaking of, did you see I changed my hearts? I figured it out. I had to hack into the game, basically. Let me see if I can... Nope. That's not gonna work. I'm not gonna do that. If you look really closely, the hearts are no longer hardcore hearts. They are regular hearts. I was able to fix it. Do we leave this in the middle of the... Maybe we'll... Ooh, lapis. We'll definitely leave all of the cave down here. But I don't know if we'll leave the entrance up here or if we should... We might cover the entrance. Just need to make sure it gets lit up. I don't know. We'll leave that for a minute and we'll decide later. But the... Part of the reason I haven't gone to the Deep Dark to try and find Swift Sneak, even though Swift Sneak is really, really useful. I really like Swift Sneak. Was just because we were in hardcore, but now we've kind of transitioned from hardcore over into a forever survival world. Sure, I'm trying my best not to die still, but I'm trying not to die still, but it doesn't hold as much weight anymore because we have already died and we already have disabled the entirety of the hardcore mission. So maybe a trip down into the Deep Dark is something that might happen soon. Check this out. That's the wrong block. Check this out. Oh. That didn't work. There's a hopper under there that goes to a composter. Or, yeah, that. Into a composter. So I've got bone meal collecting on the inside. I set that up because of all of the farm over here. That's obnoxious. I still really like how this looks. This looks really good. So if we go in, should just be at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah, right here. Ta-da! So we're just slowly building bone meal. I don't know if there's anything I'll ever use bone meal for, but we have it if we need it. Okay, so that's done. Let's dump a bunch of our wood. I think the best way to go about this is to just... We'll put together the... Do we want an external gate over there? I'm not sure. Like a gate like that, and back over there. Currently covered in vines. We'll get to that eventually. I'm not sure if we want a gate over there or not. But we can at least get a baseline in. Let's grab that iron back. Oh, we want crafting table. Did you know you can scroll through the front page of a bundle and just collect anything? I only figured that out semi-recently, and it has changed my life. More caffeine. That was a semi-scary intro to a song. Was not expecting that. That was a noise I was expecting to hear in the cave somewhere. Not here above ground. We should probably go through and light up a bunch of this village as well at some point. Not at the moment. We'll definitely have to light up over here once we're done with our, or as we're working on this. I should grab dirt. Yeah, so we're gonna have a gate sitting over here across the water for like seafaring adventures. I figured we'd put like a port or some docks in here, kind of just, yeah. I don't have a lot of explanation for it. I want to do that because I think it looks cool, and it would be fun. Adds a little bit of story to our village. Say, hey, this is where the villagers get all of their stuff that they sell to me. It's the port. Ooh, that's something I might write down and put on the list. Is a mob switch. A mob switch would be kind of fun. I'm on fire. I don't have any water. Ow. A mob switch would be very useful just to keep the mobs away. What a mob switch does is it's just, you can only have, I think, like 70 something amount of mobs, hostile mobs. I think it's like 75 hostile mobs in a world. Specifically single player. I know there's math that you gotta do for multiplayer and servers and stuff. I'm just gonna go to bed. But a mob switch is just collecting all of those in a lazy loaded chunk, so that they exist in the world. They are alive, but they're not attacking you constantly. So it means that these guys right here can't spawn because the mob cap for hostile mobs is already taken up. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna want to move our wall back at all. It's too early to tell. Dang it. Not enough hops. That might be enough room. Now that I'm safe. Where is my... I have a dedicated... There it is. I have a dedicated notebook for this stuff, which has recently just been delegated to TikTok Times. All this stuff down here, that's from my... that's from the last Phasmophobia stream. This stuff is from the last Minecraft stream. I still haven't gone through the last Hytale stream to find stuff TikTok worthy. We're gonna write down mob switch. Do I have a page dedicated? Yep, farms. We've got that down for later. Why is it not muting? What? That's irritating. Just the Stream Deck brokey, I guess. I was trying not to cough right at you guys. My Stream Deck said, nah, you're gonna be a jerk. I'm gonna make you look like a jerk. because I noticed the last couple times I coughed, it completely peaked the mic. So that means it's loud. Alright, we're gonna want... What do we want to bring down? What goes up? Maybe we bring this. Maybe it's... I think it's good with the slope that it's got. I think we just fill in this portion. I think I had a creeper blow up there at one point. And we fill up this portion, let it slope back up again. And do we cover it in podzol? Or do we keep it grass? Or do we do coarse dirt? Is the rest of my Stream Deck working? No, Stream Deck just brokey. Was it because I had something highlighted over there? Yep. Okay. So I still had the game capture highlighted. It brokey again. Alright, let's just not mute. Because that doesn't work, apparently. Do we just envelop the vibe of the taiga back here and just do coarse dirt with podzol? Maybe... Or do we make it the other direction, just overly green, and do moss? I like the idea of the cemetery being kept up and looking nice. So maybe we'd go with moss? Oh, that's what was happening here, was moss collection. I remember now. I think we'll do moss. I like the idea of this being like a central point of the village, a place that is kept up and is nice, and is not just neglected, because that's where dead people are. That's where the dead people go. Maybe in the future we'll have to put together it's like a ghost or something that lives out here. It's like Ghost of Hardcore James. Mamma mia! I don't know what is going on. I'm not sick. I just got something goofy in there. And it won't go away. And the energy drink appears to not be helping. We have moss. We can spread around a couple of moss seeds. We do have bone meal. I don't need sticks. You guys go into trash. Off the cliff. Grab some dirt to fill up that hole. And then we can get rolling. Let's grab that grab the bone meal we just made. Hi, Larry. How's it going? Having fun in there? We'll get back to you at some point. Once we actually start spreading villagers throughout the village, we'll start using Larry again and make sure that they're all cheap and nice and they like us. Do I have that down already? I think I already have a raid something or other. It's like a hero of the... Yep, I've got a hero of the village farm on the list already. It will get us emeralds and totems of undying, but the main idea is hero of the village, because that makes it much easier for us to trade. And will definitely be helpful once we've got a lot of villagers. We're not half doing this. We're going to fill it all the way in. Last thing you want is random holes underneath your cemetery. Ooh. Do I put a crypt over top of this? I might put a crypt over top of that. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. The crypt can be... It's like doorway right here, back of it up against the exterior wall. I think that's a good idea. Now, what the crypt is for... Is that a crypt for Hardcore James, maybe? I was just planning on giving Hardcore James a tombstone. But those are kind of hard to put any sort of detail into without it being over the top and ridiculous. So maybe a crypt is a good idea for Jamesy boy. You. Out of dirt. Come on, man. I don't have any torches with me either. And it's getting dark. So we grab more dirt, torches, or lanterns or something. Something to light up the cave down there. 2 torches. I have a bunch of lanterns. That'll work. We'll just keep those with us for our building endeavors. What else? I want dirt. And sleepy time. No sleepy. We could probably go grab some more carrots. Unless there's some in here. Nope. Let's grab some emeralds, go grab us some carrots. Because we are running a little bit low. Cowabunga! I'm here visiting you a lot. I feel like I should give you a name. We still haven't given the Happy Ghast a name. I can't remember. We had a poll up for a while. I don't think it's been getting votes for a good long amount of time. But I can't remember what the decided name was. We'll have to look at that. Alright. Back this way. Yeah, we'll keep assessing, and, well, if we want this crypt over top of this, well, I don't know if the crypt has to be over top of this cave. The cave really doesn't go anywhere. It might even be better to put the crypt not over top of a cave so that we can do like a little something underneath and not be going directly into a cave. Maybe the crypt goes kind of center here. That might work. I don't think the cemetery is going to take up this entire hill. Like, maybe we come up to here and then just kind of fence along the hill. So you can still come up the hill and walk along the fence to get to an entrance. So I can maybe throw another entrance right around here and still have all this area to walk on. We might smooth out a transition a little bit down since we've got some piers and walkways over here. That's a lot of stuff that doesn't need to happen right now, but can think about at least. Alright, let's see how well this goes. I should probably go light up that cave first. It's the best idea. Help, help. It is getting dark in here. Ooh, iron. I don't need that. I've got an iron farm. It's an iron farm. It's gonna be golems outside. Sorry. Random stimming. Nice. Oh, this is gonna go a lot slower than expected. It does not spread extremely far. Yeah, I guess we can create a lot of bone meal with the random garbage that just spawns here, too. I don't know if we want to carpet the whole thing or just leave it as moss blocks. Maybe I should have my water bucket with me. Yeah. Hi. This is gonna work. It's just gonna be slow. Very slow. It's gonna be faster than just making moss and then placing moss, but it's still gonna be slow. We're gonna cover the entire hill. Just do the whole hill. Make everything look nice. I need my water bottle. Or water bucket. Yes, bucket. Where is water bucket? I have and bucket. Help! That did not go as smoothly as intended. We return! A blue. Oh no! It died. Oh no! It's all gone. It should be fine if we don't collect everything. I don't need to have everything that's here. Well, I hope you guys are ready for a long, arduous adventure, because this is going to take a while. Hello? Doesn't that look nice? I think that looks nice. It's not quite as vibrant as I was wanting it to be, but it works. Hello! Hi, Elle. How's it going? It's going pretty decent. We're just kind of making moss. Making lots and lots of moss. We're having fun. I'm working on putting together a cemetery for our for the hardcore body that we created last stream. Well, we don't exactly have a body per se, but we died, so. No, not a swamp, it's a taiga. I thought the moss was going to be a lot more vibrant, but it's not. I chose this because I wanted it to look like the cemetery was well maintained and people cared about it, and it wasn't like a haunted, scary cemetery. Miss that one. Oh, carpet. Duh. More carpet. There we go. I think we got all the way this way now. Ah! Inside of a bush. Alright, I think it's time to release the water. That did not work as well as I intended it to. Ah. This is really not working over on this end. I might as well just do this. Actually, this way it'll work. Except for that one azalea bush. There we go. Ah! Yeah. Nope. You. Thank you. We gotta get rid of these two. That didn't work. Collect some of these. I guess we can go. Jeez, that one really ran away. We can go throw all this into our bone meal machine. How do I get out of this hole? There's a lot of garbage in the ocean. Quite sad. Go throw all this into our bone meal machine. We'll get more bone meal. I might have to go somewhere else to grab bone meal, because that's a trident guy. They're scary. Actually, I want your trident. Nope, no trident. What are you looking at, ugly? Get out of here! Fair enough. I think yeah, I've got 2 more bone meal at the moment. So we'll probably go see if I've got bone meal somewhere else. And if not, we'll just go grab a bunch from the nether. Go find a place to get bone meal. Just throw my stuff on the ground and leave. Okay, do I have any bone meal in here? No, I already grabbed all that. Nothing in there. Go check the house. So, what have you been up to, El? Anything interesting happening over there? Or is everything boring over there as well? Let's go ahead and sleep. Get rid of the night. Night is bad. Go away. Ah, my fingers. I slapped the microphone. That did not feel so good. I don't have to open those doors. Hello, buddy. What's happening? We still gotta name you. I gotta look back at that poll and see what people decided to name you. We got a lot of bones. Oh, right. We have a skeleton farm. I forgot about that for some reason. Just life. Boring swords. Break issues. Break issues aren't good. Should get that fixed. Do I have actual bone meal somewhere? Probably not. Just a bunch of bone. Okay, that's not right. We'll get to those blocks if we need it. For now, we'll be fine. Hello, bees. Ooh, let's collect honey. Looks like we got some honey. Just a real quick sidetrack. This is important. This is important, I promise. We need to make an actual honey farm so that we have honey for redstone machines. I don't know how often I'll use honey for machines, but it would be nice. Especially now that we've got that slime farm. We don't need to have honey. It's just if we're making complex flying machines, we'll need honey. I don't have any plans for that at the moment, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the money's usually the hardest part. Especially these days. So expensive. That needs to be fixed. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled moss. We'll do the whole hill and then we'll decide if we need to make sure that it gets all the way and not have dirt in there. Release. Release me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could sell honey to villagers. I don't know why we can't. I'm pretty sure we can't. It would make sense. I think the sides of the hill are going to be the worst part of this. Yeah, about the same. Just boring, but at least nothing bad's happening. I don't want that kind of excitement. Just a whole bunch of work. And keeping an eye on Smiley. He'll be fine. Hey, why? Thank you. Not really. I think he's been using your Discord for that. For driving people crazy. That and his own Helldivers Discord. He just has us keep him alive. We don't have to do too much, but we gotta get on and play games with him every once in a while, or else he's gonna go really, really crazy. Why did that not grow? Yeah, he doesn't sit still very easy. None of us really do, but that's just how it works. Something in my nose. I try my best. Comes with being the oldest. I've always been a pretty decent protector and helper. Ah. There we go. Thank you. Where did the music go? Okay, it's just very, very quiet. This is very tedious and quite boring, but I've decided it needs to be done, so it will be done. Really? Thank you. I think it's time to water everything down again. Yeah. Water time. Really? Why are you like this? Sometimes I like the newer water mechanics, and sometimes I just really hate it. I know I call it newer, but it's from like 2016. I'm old. Give me a break. I've been playing Minecraft since before the water had any sense to it. Not that it makes much sense at this point. We might use some of these azalea bushes throughout the cemetery. That might work. Might make things look good. Definitely throw it around entrances for sure. That's a good idea. It is a very old game. Wasn't it like 2007 that the first version came out? I think. Possibly, perchance. You carpet. Grow. Grow more. Become vibrant and green. Feel like I'm using the wrong texture pack for the effect I want the moss to be having. But I'm not planning on changing my texture pack, so we're here. It'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I like just about everything else about the texture pack, except for the Happy Ghast. I hate that thing. It's disgusting and disturbing, and I don't know why it exists. Also, one of my better TikToks. Or one of the TikToks that has done better. What? Wow. This is going to look really good when it's done. It's just going to take a long time to get there. 2009. I was close. I was close. Let me up. Thank you. I should probably just bring a bed over here so I don't have to go over there every time I want to sleep. The darkness is starting to hurt my eyes. You're coming with me. We shouldn't need the dirt. We can drop the cobblestone for now. We should probably go ahead and place those. We'll throw some azalea bushes in there so we don't accidentally compost them. And you go off the cliff. I like having the jump, but it feels a little bit off without speed to go with it. Yeah, that's gonna look good once we're done. It is still a lot more vibrant than this, for sure. I'm gonna collect all this. I need stuff. I need bone meal fodder. And azalea bushes. Another trident guy! Oh, cool. Hello. Ow, you're mean. I didn't see it drop one. Where's the other guy? Where are you at? Oh, you're just... Okay. I thought he was a trident guy. He's just holding a fishing rod. Whee. Yeah, I don't think I want to do the carpet. I think we'll just do moss. Moss should do the job. That one works very well. That one less well. I'm just slowly dying over here. Disregard. I'll be fine. No need to worry. I don't think you were here earlier when I mentioned it, Elle. I'm trying to keep open some random days throughout this month to I'm giving a warning that there's a possibility of some random streams just throughout this month because of there's a Phasmophobia update, and me and Ronan and Chaos might decide to play just randomly and decide to stream it. So there's a possibility of just a random Phasmophobia stream. I will try to announce whether through community posts or TikTok, but there's no guarantee. But if you're interested, keep an eye on notifications. Yeah. It would be helpful, at least, if we all stayed healthy. At least one of us. So one of us can go to Walmart while the rest of us stay home and do nothing. Getting close, getting close. And then we gotta do it down the front here. Ow, my toes. I hurt my little toes. Whoa. I have also been debating on like changing up stream schedule, because I'm streaming twice a month. That's really nothing. I've been going back and forth on, well, if I stream more, I'm more likely to build the community, of course. But then if I stream more I have less time to just do what I want to do and not just stream. It's like that's my main reason behind not streaming every day. Even though that's really the best way to grow, is just stream as much as possible. As well as, like, I've got stuff I have stuff that's usually scheduled on, what is it, Wednesdays. It's a little bit iffy, but we do a lot of stuff on Wednesdays. I have something that is always on Thursdays and very consistent. So that's already half the week. I'm not streaming on Sundays because I need to be able to dedicate the day to going to the store and cooking lunch for the week. Saturdays are when I try to focus on making TikToks, and if I'm streaming, that's just gonna impede that. Even though I'm not very good at sitting down and making TikToks on Saturdays. You're alright. You don't have to be here immediately. It's just nice that you're here. I have someone to talk to. Smiley took off early. He was going to take a nap and then play some Helldivers with some friends. That is one thing he's been doing a lot recently, is napping. Which makes sense. He is healing and that takes a lot of energy. But he's never really been one to take naps ever since he was like 8. He's always been moving, but now he's healing, so he has to conserve energy. It might also just be the what I do for work that causes problems. Like I do semi-intense manual labor every day. So it's very easy to get physically and mentally worn out, because I am also making plans for how things are supposed to work, because I am a pseudo foreman at this point. So if I'm doing that every day, I'm exhausted and don't really want to go home and stream. And you can probably tell on some of my streams, like, man, he's really out of it today. Those are usually the days where I was doing a lot of walking around, a lot of lifting, and a lot of moving, and a lot of telling people what to do. And on top of that, I have been up since 5:30 this morning. I will probably stay up until nearly 11 o'clock. So part of my energy issue, at least, is I don't sleep enough. I do not sleep enough. I am lucky to get to bed before 10 o'clock, ever. I'm not trying to complain about what I do. I'm just partially upset that I can't stream as much as I want to. Which I guess is also complaining, but whatever. I feel like that one's easier to put up with. Yeah. Yeah, most days after I get home from work, it is really just, so, oh, I sat down on the beanbag? We're taking a nap. Half the time I don't even have time to set a timer, so I'm sleeping until 7 o'clock. And then I get up, eat dinner, do random stuff for like 3 hours, and then go to bed. After I just took a 3-hour nap. Yeah, I can only do it at this point because I've made it habit, but it's definitely starting to wear. It is definitely starting to be a problem. Yeah, exactly. I feel like the stream's already getting a little bit behind again. I really hate that it does that. It's so annoying. Oh, that is a carpet. It is carpet. Getting so close. So close. I think we'll come back to this corner. We'll probably like taper off and do kind of like a blend into that. Yeah, I think I average some like 12,000 steps a day on the low end, which is, I think, is ridiculous. There's no way I'm walking that much, but I've got an Apple Watch and it tells me that I'm doing that, so I guess it is. It must be true. I don't fully trust it, but that's what it says. I wonder what... I will open it up right now and we'll check what it says for today. That's just the built-in fitness thing that I look at. Today was... That's not going to show, is it? Let's see, is that going to show? Maybe. Probably not. 16,338 steps today. Jeez. Distance is 7.8 miles. I take a lot of steps for not going very far. 12 flights of stairs. There's a lot of stairs in construction work, whether it's scaffolding or just, oh, you can't use the elevator because that's for normal people, not construction workers. Sorry. It's a little bit of pacing, a little bit of like it would make sense that it's pacing because I am also like ADHD slash autistic. I'm not sure which. So focusing is rough, which leads to pacing. But it is also, I gotta walk from one end of the building to the other end of the building. I'm not on game camera. It's tiring, that's for sure. I still haven't even started on trying to get a stream overlay put together of my own. Yep. This isn't even the majority of the plan of what needs to happen today. Well, doesn't need to happen, but I would like it to happen today. That was not what I wanted to happen. I want to actually get the cemetery itself put together and done today. But we're already an hour and a half in and we're just barely looking at almost finishing our moss. Actually, I think we are finished with our moss. Just need to... Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, we might bring it down a little bit more, and then we'll come back to it later and do a blend into the existing area. Outdoor History Museum. That sounds like an interesting place to be. Is it like what is it, like is it like a Civil War battleground or something, or yeah. I don't know what else it could be outside. I know there's a couple of things that are like outdoor museums around here where we live. I can't remember what they are. I know they're not Civil War related because there wasn't a lot of Civil War stuff where we live. It's like ever. Oh, I guess it could be like train museum, maybe. We have a couple of train museums around here. An outdoor museum sounds like a great place for field trips, though. You must get a lot of school groups. That could also just be my homeschooling brain kicking in. That's my instant thought, is that, ooh, field trip. We can do whatever we want and call it school. "19th century village." Interesting. Oh! So like if it wasn't adopted as a museum, it would be, most people would consider it like a ghost town or something. Well, actually, 19th century is only 1800s. I feel like most ghost towns would have to be a decent amount older than that. Actually, no. 1800s would be like Wild West. Never mind. Oh, jeez. That's ridiculous. I'm okay with kids, but I would not want to have to deal with that kind of chaos all the time. Oh. Hello there. No. He has an enchanted bow. Let's despawn the area. That didn't work. That's a lot. Okay, we got him to despawn. There we go. Oh yeah, I think we went to a museum, or an outdoor museum at one point that was basically that, where I think it was only like 2 or 3 houses, but they like picked them up and moved them from somewhere else in the state over to that area just to all be there. And then over the years they started falling apart, so they had to somewhat renovate them and keep them up. Yeah, I bet. Are the summers a little bit of a relief, at least? Other than, of course, the heat. Seeing as it is an outdoor thing. Ow! I don't want that useless bow. Go away. break the sky. What are you talking about? Couldn't possibly. I could attempt it. Probably wouldn't work. Alright, I think we've got all our moss. Let's take a step back. Should probably heal as well. You see, this is partially why I die, just because I don't pay attention to how much I need to heal all the time. I don't know. We might... Yeah, we might end up at least right there in that area. Well, if we do that area, we kind of have to do the whole side of it. Just come back and get those vertical dirt blocks to transformed into moss. Make them moss. You got kids free days? That sounds interesting. I just found out last summer that our local zoo does child free nights through the summer. I think there was like 4 of them last year. I was on Reddit on the local Pokemon Go Reddit, and they posted something about an unofficial Pokemon Go at the zoo thing that night, so we decided to go check it out. It was actually really fun. And I will definitely keep in mind that over this summer that the zoo does that. It was nice to not have children running around, as a guest at least, not have children running around and causing chaos. Yeah. Alright, I think let's get the back wall put in. So I shouldn't have come all the way over here. I should have stayed over here and grabbed all my cobblestone. It did definitely get a little bit more rambunctious as the night progressed and all the old geezers started going home for the night. And it was just the young hooligans running around all the time. But it was overall a pretty fun experience. I think I'll probably go again at some point over this summer. I'll have to look at their dates and find out when we can do that. Why did I bring my honey all the way over here? I didn't need that honey. That'll just sit there. Yeah, and the entry ticket actually came with entry fare came with 1 free drink, and I had drink stations throughout the zoo that you can just grab something. It's not only alcohol that's served. There are non-alcoholic drinks. But of course, I had to grab one of the beers. I found a local brewery, or I think it was an IPA actually, but a quote-unquote local beer had set up a little station where they were accepting the free drink tickets. I was like, I've got this. I've got a driver home. So if I go beyond the 1 drink, I'm fine. I only ever had 1 drink that night though. It wasn't that good. I'm not really an IPA or beer guy, but it worked. I gotta remember how these walls are built. Dang it. I should probably have spruce as well. Grab a bit of spruce. And at least we can get the first layer. Okay, it was 4 cobblestone. I think I have it straight away. Yeah, right here. Alright. And away we go. Take you there. We'll transition you that way. Yeah. There was a, like, I think they called it like a solo disco. It was pretty interesting. They just gave out like sound, like heavy duty headphones in a certain area, and just they had a DJ that just played music through the headphones. It's a neat concept. I really liked that idea. I didn't mess with it. I didn't put one on. I was with friends, so we decided to continue walking around the zoo, but that was a neat concept that I've never seen before, and I really like. I would like to like have other places introduce that or adapt to that. I don't fully know what I'm trying to say, but I liked that concept. I thought that was fun. Long story short, I found that last summer. I'm going back again at some point this summer. I think they had 4 events throughout the summer last year. I might hit a word. Ah. I need a soundboard queued so I can just play that TikTok sound that people use whenever those guys just show up places. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure how I want this curve to work. That's going to be very diagonal right there. But I think I want to try and follow that embankment. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear Ronan yelling through yelling through the floor. I'm assuming he's playing Helldivers with Smiley. I can check that, actually, if I could. He goes sleepy time. I go sleepy time. I should probably check him, see if he's got anything interesting to sell. I want to... Yes, drink the milk. Yep, random llamas. I bet they're on that Discord server. Yep, that's exactly the crew that I thought would be in there. If I'm still up for social interaction after stream, I might hop in with them and play some Helldivers. That sounds fun. I haven't played Helldivers with them in a long time. get rid of you. Do we... Well, he lived in the basement. His room is directly underneath my bedroom. So I can just hear him screaming and yelling at people. Usually Smiley. But sometimes other people. Oh, wait. Nah, we'll live with it. We'll just continue it down in here. Just have an extra long wall. It'll work, probably. It might look goofy eventually, but at the moment, it will live. That should work. I'm gonna go see what this guy sells. If I can get over to him at least. Owie. That's why we call them ouch berries. Get back here. Get back here! Bufferfish. Dark oak. A fern. I don't really need any of this. No, I don't need any of this. I'm pretty sure I've got cherry blossoms from somewhere. Have I ever collected cherry blossoms on this world? I'll have to check that at some point. I'm not certain if... burp. I'm not certain if I've collected cherry blossom trees. Pretty sure I've got everything else, right? Did I ever get mangrove? I don't think I ever got mangrove either. I'm going to note this down. It was like, check for tree collection. Because I don't know if I have all of the trees. I have a very horrible memory. It's probably the ADHD/autism. Still don't know which since the last time I mentioned it. I want leads. But I have a horrible memory, so I have to just note stuff down all the time. Okay, bye! I don't think I've used cherry blossom wood anywhere. I know I haven't used mangrove wood anywhere. No. I want you... Yeah, we'll figure it out at some point. It's not urgent. I want you there. And that there. Cha-cha. You there. We should be able to slope back like that in time. We might go ahead and do that, actually. Yeah, let me up! Let me up! Hiya! Ooh. Random idea. I've been wanting to play God of War for a while. It's like a really long while. I haven't played it. Maybe that's something we could throw on for stream at some point. How's this gonna work? Maybe that can add to our add to things that can be streamed on different days. Like, so we're not just streaming Minecraft and Hytale all the time. Even if we're upping the amount of times we stream. That way we don't catch burnout on Minecraft and Hytale. Plus, I feel like God of War would be a fun stream game. That should work. I have also been considering, it's like Palworld is gonna be, or is supposed to be getting its 1.0 release at some point this year. Phasmophobia has been teased as the 1.0 release this year as well, but I hold less faith in that. But I'm streaming Phasmophobia a good bit anyway. But I have been considering a Palworld stream. It's like streaming a series of Palworld for a while. I figured the 1.0 release might be a good time to start a Palworld series. Because it sounds like a good amount of even early game is going to get changed. And I really enjoy that game, and I want to share it with people. Partially because I really don't like Nintendo. Don't tell Nintendo, they will sue me into the ground. Yes, I don't mean much, but still, Nintendo's a jerk. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Jacksepticeye play it. I don't think I finished watching his playthrough. But what I saw was it was fun. I think I stopped watching his playthrough because I decided, hey, I wanna play this game. This game looks fun. I'm going to stop watching the playthrough so I don't get spoiled on storyline. I've also seen my buddy Luke play through some of the puzzles, and the puzzles look really fun as well. I don't know if you could tell from my Phasmophobia gameplay and obsession. I like puzzle games. Puzzle games are cool. I like games where I get to or have to think, which is part of why I do so much Redstone. Yeah, but maybe adding a little bit of variety into games streamed will help with it not to feel it's like we're streaming too much. Even though we are going to be, it would be still ramping up streaming. It's going to be just different games. It's not all one game all the time. I don't know what I was doing over here. I started rambling. My brain is starting to die for the night. We kind of just rambled our way over there. So we've got our back wall. I want iron fencing. Jeez. We'll start with that. I don't want to fill my... I should have just done that. Nope. I was right to be afraid. Okay. Now, where is our entrance? Well, not really entrance. This is one end. Entrance will probably be... Actually, might put entrance here. We might slip this down a little bit more, smooth it out a little bit. Maybe raise that bit up a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Variety to prevent burnout. I have an idea for the entrance here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 will work. We might hold off on the entrance for now. Just get the baseline of where stuff goes. We can have a small entry exit spot here, because we'll probably end up moving some of these around to where we can walk up to here. And then we can have a small entry exit area on the other side as well. But then this is going to be our main entrance here. And we definitely need to terraform this a bit to make a more smooth pathway into the village itself. Yeah, it should work, yeah. Definitely want to keep a little bit of space to walk around the exterior. Don't want to close off the entire hill. How far over? Maybe here. That could be our corner point. Why are you like this? Three wide? Too wide. Too wide will work. I think that'll be fine. We might scoot this back a little bit. I'm really not sure about this. Well, mainly it's how far it comes out, maybe. We might fill that in a little bit. It's part of the building process, is critiquing and changing, adjusting. I don't really like that. I don't like that it's attaching to that. Come back. trash can. We might have to throw some of those throughout the village somewhere. There we go. Now we'll remember the design and put it around places eventually. Oh. Okay. Thank you for coming and hanging out. It was nice to have someone to brainstorm with. Brainstorm and chat. That was mostly what I did, was brainstorming. Considering more stream options. I'll have to continue thinking about stream plans off stream. Ooh, I went further than I wanted to. Might. I got sidetracked in the middle of saying goodbye. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Oh, yeah. Pen for animals. Time to put the aminals up. Thanks for coming by. Enjoyed hanging out with you and chatting and brainstorming. It was nice seeing you. I'll have to figure out more stream stuff. I don't know specifically if you follow my TikTok, but on YouTube in the community posts, I always have my little stream calendar. So if we have any updates to stream schedule, I will put stuff like that in the community notes or community post section on my YouTube channel, as well as I'll probably post it to TikTok as well. East Coast time, and of course, yep. Happy to bounce ideas around. Yep, thank you. Thank you, much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, we're to a point where we can just throw up vague little grave markers. I want to probably right here, we might move this moss line up to the wall itself. I don't want it to be centered, so maybe we'll move it over a little bit more. Do a, what's it called? Is it a mausoleum? I don't think it's a mausoleum. A crypt? One of the two, mausoleum or a crypt, an above ground grave, and we'll dedicate that to the hardcore life, the original hardcore life, the one where we died trying to get Wither Skulls last month. And then we'll have to put our gravestone for our villager. And in the future, we can add more stones and crypts and stuff as we, the player, die, and as things related to us die. Like if a pet dies, I still need to name that happy guest. Alright, how tall does this fence need to be? Maybe 3. I feel like 3 is a good height. Oh, 3 is going to be hard to do. At least it's easy to climb. We don't have any. I don't think we have any other pets other than the Happy Ghast. We just haven't collected anything. I think we need dogs. Or a dog. Needs a pupper. How's that look? That needs to be one taller there. That should work. I was originally thinking, okay, good night. I had thought you had gone already. Sorry. Good night, good night. We'll see you around. I had originally thought, before I decided I wanted to keep this like looking nice and upkept or well kept, it's like we could knock out some of, I have a pickaxe, like holes like that in places. So like it's like, this is a chain link fence. This is supposed to be a chain link fence, or a tall chain link. Well, I guess it could be like a wrought iron actually, since it's going to be complete like this. It'll be complete all like that. But when it was going to have holes in it, it was just going to be a chain link. And chain links tend to have holes in them when they get old and aren't maintained. But we're going to stick with a complete, well-kept product. So it's going to end up being wrought iron instead of a chain link. Which I guess is more Glow Squid. I guess is a little bit more accurate to what a cemetery usually would do. I don't know of any cemetery that would do a chain link fence rather than a wrought iron for some reason. Oh, no, bad. Now here, I think we wanted to... No, let's continue the fence. We'll continue the fence, and we'll figure out the entrance later. That is a later James problem, not a now James problem. Man, later James hates past James. Speaking from experience, it happens a lot. Past James is the reason we've skipped a couple of TikToks recently. So, oh yeah, no, later James will do it. No, later James didn't do it because we had plans already. You just forgot about them. What an idiot. I still need to make more thumbnails for Hytale and Minecraft. And then if we end up doing more different streams as well, I'm gonna need to do thumbnails for that as well. I still haven't even attempted to start working on an overlay because I want to put together my own overlay instead of using someone else's forever. We'll get there eventually, but it's slow going. Just the same old, man, Past James is a jerk. Future James gets all the crap. I think it works. I think it looks good. Maybe we move this back. Try there. Yeah, that way it follows the slope of the ground a little bit more. That makes more sense. I don't think the fence is really supposed to act as any sort of protection more than just to signify, hey, there's a place over here, and should probably stay out at least a little bit. We can go ahead and build this up a little bit. We'll build this end too. Now we gotta figure out the entrance. I was thinking the entrance, we can go up a little bit further with the iron. Like maybe one more. And from there we can transition to it's like a semi-arch of like stone walls or cobblestone walls. There's my scaffolding. I knew I had scaffolding. I just took apart a bunch of scaffolding from my wall mapping. Let's do you. Oh, one each. Okay. Let's start with 16. So we'll come up one more. Not sure how well this is gonna look, or how good this is gonna look, or how well it's gonna work. Or maybe... Okay, bye. Maybe try it this way. Does that connect? Somewhat. Somewhat connects. Somewhat connects in a decent way, actually. So we can do 2 this way. No. We don't have nearly a wide enough archway for that. That's a good concept. It might need... If we were to do it, it would need to go more like that. But I don't think our entryway is wide enough to do that. I don't like that idea with it only 5 wide. Maybe 7 might work. Or even an even number, 8. You thought I was gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Can't make me. I slapped my microphone and I said, I sincerely apologize. Maybe it needs that as well. Down there. There. Okay, we'll try it this way. Actually, not bad. I don't hate it. Maybe the top on the part on top needs to be a little bit wider, maybe. I feel like it's too much of an arch, but I want it to be thick. Try that. I think it needs to be a 2-block center for that. So we can move this. Remove that. Add one there. Need you. You. And out. Is there not one on the ground? Dang it. Well, I need to take a nap anyway. It's starting to disappear into my chair. Just need one more. I need foods. That looks off center for some reason. No, it's right. No, wait, hold on. No, I'm just dumb. It looks right. I'm not sure. What if I fell in a hole? I fell in a hole. Let's take you and you on both sides. Actually, I like that. I think I like that. I think that looks good. That looks good. I don't think we need to do anything else with the iron. Do we still have... I don't have lanterns anymore. Let's go grab lanterns. Bouncy, bouncy. Let me through! Let me through! Yeah. We also need to figure out, or think about how to light up this area. I had lanterns the whole time! I'm stupid. I'm just a little bit stupid. Just a little bit. Or not, just a little bit. Put that back. I feel like the crypt should be built out of something other than stone or cobblestone. I need to think on that for a minute. Let's figure out lighting. That should work for the entrance. So, no. I need to figure out how lighting needs to work on these. Not really a fan of how that looks. Just being completely honest. Not really a fan. So I guess maybe we need yeah, just put them along the top side. Just like that. That'll work. Dang it. In there. Huh? That's what I'm saying. No, I don't need coral. We're good. Thank you. No, thank you. You can leave. Leave. Let's go here. I think those work. They don't look horrible. Should be fine. Now to the other side. I'm gonna get this guy. This guy sucks. You're mine! Okay, bye. Alright, now we gotta do the other side. Dang it. That should work. And do one there on the corner. That corner. And this corner. Nice. Alright, I think I want the crypt to be gray of some sort. Not sure what it should be, though. some of this moss that's just gonna get buried by the wall. Use it to fill in this front side here. Darn. Need more. I'm not thinking of a lot of gray blocks that would look nice as a crypt. Maybe diorite? Not fully certain on diorite. I don't think I want my crypt to be made out of diorite. You can take a look at tuff. What other gray blocks are there? Basalt, maybe. Take a look at basalt. I don't know if there's anything interesting that we can make with the basalt at a what's it called? Yeah, cutting table. Stone cutter. The stone cutter. It's better. Is there anything that needs filled over here? No. Maybe this guy. There we go. Better. Okay, take a nap. We'll go over to the house and see what we got for building blocks. And then what do we want to make the headstone for the villager out of? Maybe that can be a polished granite. Polished granite might work for the villager's tombstone. What's up, buddy? Hello. We could try deep slate, but I think deep slate's gonna be too dark. We might polish some variant of tough might actually be what we want to go for. I think that's a good color there. Deep slate's just a little too dark, I think. We're not doing cobblestone or stone. That's going to blend with the... Oh, basalt pillars. We might... Yeah. We were talking about doing a polished basalt something or other at one point. So maybe a combination of tough and basalt. That might work. Or basalt and deep slate. Got a decent amount of tough. Do I not have very much basalt anywhere? Do not have a lot of basalt. Maybe we can do a black stone roof. Maybe. Throw you and 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 you. We'll throw the iron in there as well and the leather. Okay, now I have more space to hold stuff. We'll grab some blackstone. I actually wanted the whole thing. We'll grab what we have of basalt. We're gonna have to go grab more basalt, though. And we got what we got of deep slate. Let's go grab some basalt from the nether. I don't have a basalt generator yet for some reason. I haven't built with the basalt, so that could be the reasoning. It's just down here. Oh, hi. That looks like a good spot. Just wreck the side of a basalt tower. Watch out for lava. I'm probably gonna need a lot, actually. So we'll just kind of dig and dig and dig and dig. Let's see. Salt. We got 2 stacks. I think we're gonna be fine. Ow. Alright. Back home. Or back to the village. What is a good thing for that villager? Granite, tough. I don't think I'm gonna do... actually, I need to look at the variants on, the different variants of diorite before I say I'm not gonna do diorite tombstones. Because there's a possibility of a diorite tombstone. So we're going to put the crypt here. I need to go ahead and make some basalt stuff. I think I may have actually grabbed more basalt than I need. Yep, because that's all I can make with basalt. So we need to figure out what goes next to it. Try that. What else do we have? Did I not bring any tough? I thought I grabbed tough. Oh, there it is. Grab some chiseled that and a brick. And we'll check those out. do. 4? No, it doesn't need to be super big. 1, 2, 3. I feel like that's a good footprint for a little crypt. Now, what do we want next to it? I think we might do that as a base layer with the tough bricks. Yeah. So, tough. What? That one. That might work. Perfect amount. Awesome. Flippin' nailed that. Actually, let's do you. No, I want a long ways. That'll look nice. Nice. I don't know. We might. It's just for fun. Maybe. And then we'll build up that back wall. Shreepy time. Time for shreep. Time for shreep. Goodbye, rain. Okay, we wanted tough bricks for that upper portion. Let's start with this. Maybe not? What else would be a good base? No. Is that the only deep slate thing? Is those two? Yeah? Well, other than polished, of course, but do we want to try a polished tuff? I don't need you. I don't need you. Do you? I think that looks a little bit better. I think we'll go with the polished tuff instead of chiseled. Oh, dang it. Now, do we want it? Do one more on the sides as well. Okay, I want black stone. Polished black stone stairs. I need a lot more. That looks good. I think we will go ahead and extend that out past the base. It just feels so weird not doing that. If we don't like it on this, we can always take it off. I think we'll do a slab across the top. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slabs. I guess we get 8. Yippee. Oh, wahoo, buddy. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I only needed 6. Oh well. Alright, that is going to be the minimum height of our wall. Did I Nope, I never brought over spruce. I didn't think to check here before I went all the way home. Oh, it's mostly gravel. I might have tough in there somewhere. Yeah, I should just grab this stuff before going all the way home to grab stuff. I was gonna need to go get basalt anyway. I didn't have any basalt. Go away. Thank you. Alright, while we're here, what do we want for some tombstones? We have some of those. Let's grab some, I guess, just do a variety, I guess. Where did my basalt go? I had basalt. Oh. Nope. Basalt doesn't do anything other than those pillar-looking things. Never mind. That's all I've got. Yeah, we can do some granite, whatever. Andesite. I forgot that existed. Go. That should work. We can always take over some. I don't have any. It's all the way over here. Grab some vines so we can mossify some things. Wee, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Yeah. Now, what else do we need? We want... What else do we need? I don't want to come back over here to go back over there again. We'll figure it out. A door! That's what we need. I don't know what kind of door we're gonna do for that. Okay, that's the minimum height for our wall. How does that look in here? I don't think so. I left my polished tuff over there. I have more tuff. We'll be fine. We want 3 of the chiseled, and we want 10 polished. Of those. A single lantern should work in here. It'll be fine. We can do... Take a quick sleep, and then take a look at what does andesite do. nothing amazing. Also nothing amazing. Nothing great. No thanks. We'll do you. Thinking we put a my brain stopped working. Gavin. I think we put an armor stand there. And I think we might end up giving up our equipment to the armor stand and call that the body of the hardcore. That tree looked goofy. Alright, let's figure out what we want to do for... I think we'll go ahead and do this, actually. I don't have enough granite for that. Hello? I want the granite. Diorite. Alright, we'll see what kind of stuff a diorite can do. I swear I saw another cave right over here. It was over here. Nope. I want another granite. Where can I find granite? Oh, hey, granite. There's a lava pool over there. I'm gonna cry. It does look a little bit big. I think it'll work. It'll be fine. Okay. Granite. I think this is going to be the gravestone for that villager. Doesn't look great. Just gonna start with that. Doesn't look great. Maybe we'll just do stairs for headstones. We can leave some of the more ornate headstones for when the player dies. We can do it polished. Here into polished. You can go right there. Ooh. Yep, that's the idea. Just kind of scatter them around a little bit. Can any of these be mossy? I doubt it. I think it's probably just cobblestone that can get mossy, actually, now that I think about it. There you are. Go. Maybe this uneven ground was a bad idea. Yeah, we'll even this out. I think we have to. I need more moss. Moss. Once we get this wall in place, we'll have to terraform this backside as well. I think this wall around the cemetery is going to be, or along the backside of the cemetery is going to be taller than the rest of the wall around the village. That's just going to be what it's going to be, I think. I feel like that's a good start. Some of those. No, not really. Do some of this. More tough. And some more diorite. I think this step up in ground level we're just gonna have to live with. Unless we want to even it out, like cut it back a little bit here, and then from back here bring it all the way to the wall. We'll figure that out along the way. This is really just a rough scattering for now. We'll probably come back through here at some point with a more... It's like probably put in a pathway, make it a little more pristine and nice, not just scattered tombstones everywhere. These are in my way now. Put one there. Here. The one there. There, maybe. I think that should work. Maybe one more here. No. There. Leave this area by the entrance a little bit bare. We gotta come back at some point anyway to just tidy it up. It's good and rough for the moment. Alright, I think I need to head back to the house. Pretty sure we have armor stands over here somewhere. Maybe. Not that one. Was it? Nope. I know I have armor stands somewhere. Those are all just wood. Might be at the house. Do I have honeycomb down here? Honeycomb and string. Okay. Take some of that. We'll grab some string and we can make some candles. I don't need to close those. I always forget that. Do we have armor stands in here? Bunch of bows. What? Are you okay? I don't think Chaos okay. I'm fairly certain I had armor stands at one point. I don't know where they went. Okay. You're a strange little man. Okay, I see what you're trying to say now. You just put a space in the wrong spot and you threw me way off. What is this? Stone slab? Or is this... I can't remember how to make one either. Is that all the string I got? Really? That's pathetic. No, I don't have any armor stands. Well, shoot. Alright, we'll live. We'll figure it out. We'll just go back over to the village and make one. Nope. Oh, you finally beat Terraria? Fun. Good on you. Did they ever get more... yeah. Did you ever find more Pal World pals than what you told me the other day? Oh, we do have mangrove. I thought I didn't have mangrove tree. Yo! I think I want that. And some of this. Yeah, that should work. Oh, no fox sparse? The fox sparse is so cool. Dig toys is fun too. You like my cemetery? We're gonna come back at some point and actually kind of organize headstones. The main thing was getting the crypt together for my hardcore body. It cleared out the whole desert. As in Minecraft, so as Terraria. The chaos must dig a hole. I swear I had armor stands somewhere. I am going crazy. I don't need you. Yep. If any pet dies, I'll give it a label and plant whatever remains. We had a villager die at one point because it got struck by lightning, so it turned into a witch. So I then killed it. So it died. We're gonna put him over there, lay him to rest. I don't think I want the dark oak one. Ow. Got a new pickaxe. So you gotta dig. Yep. Sounds about right. These are the remains of the villager who died. I want mangrove to kind of blend in with that. I want down a line. Nope. Loyal villager struck by lightning. May he rest in peace. I still need that. Hold on. Why did I think I still had my stonecutter over there? Rest in peace, villager. Yes. He was struck by lightning through the side of the building. So I quickly put out the fire on the building and went inside to check, and I found a witch. And because I couldn't really get a witch out of there, couldn't exactly get a witch out of there without threatening my own life like a lot. I just killed him. He died. Dang it. Really? Usually. I think it's smooth stone slab. Dang it. So dumb. Interesting. Is it something that isn't posted until day of trivia, maybe? It's like they won't post it until tomorrow. The fact that it needs to be smooth stone is so annoying. Yeah, I don't know. We don't necessarily need it. It's not like we place very high in trivia in the first place. Alright, give me the good stuff. Hey, I got the recipe. Now that I already searched up the recipe. do some candles. I don't have a flint and steel on me. Alright, that's what I was wearing when I died. I forgot. That was... Come on. Calendar doesn't want to work. Right, it was 3-3. Score was 7165. I'm not sure what that one's supposed to be. I know the 07 is a salute. I'm not sure what that other one is. Alright, we had a score of 7,165 when we died. I'm just making little guys. Okay. I need a door of some sort. What's a good door? Yeah, we'll probably just do an iron door. So you... It's fine, you live. Alright, I have iron with me. I don't even have to go anywhere. Now it's got a goofy looking front door. You go over there for a second. Cool. So this was the main mission for the stream. Yep. We got the... Still got Jickless as our texture pack here. So the mausoleum / burying James was the main objective for the stream. Oh. Hold on a second. Ha. So that's done. It's too bad it took us an hour and a half to even get started on that itself. I need a flint and steel. I have too much stuff in my inventory now. Well, we'll be back. Ow. And away we go. I think I have extra equipment at the house. I just need to remember to put it on because I'm currently naked. Except for a shield. Shield only kind of counts. I was gonna dump a bunch of stuff over here, actually. You go there. I need to clean up this area at some point as well. Yeah, too much stuff over here. Oof, ow, ouchie. Yo. Taking poison damage. Jumpy, 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 jump. I do have a spare elytra in here. Ooh, flint and steel. Heck yeah. It's an unenchanted elytra, but it'll work for now. It'll get us to and from the house at least. Light you. Nice. Light you guys and light you guys. Perfect. So here lies the hardcore James. I decided to put down the score for some reason. Just figured we'd keep track of that. Not that the scores are very arbitrary in the first place. But there he is. He will be there forever. I'm stuck in here now. I think it turned out nicely. It's perfect. We still need to come back at some point and lay out the rest of the tombstones in a more aesthetically pleasing way. And then as we go, as we lose pets, if we lose pets, we can just dig a hole, pop them in there, and be done with it. Easy enough. Much like this guy. Not technically a pet, but I treat them as such. Or possibly worse. Probably worse. Don't call them pets. Then I get called out for pet abuse. It's actually child abuse. I forgot I had a big hole in the top here. Alright, let's head back home. And let's see what we got for... Let's drop this back off, actually. Meh. I want my bag. Grab that back and this back. Everything else can just sit. Nope, I want to leave the bed here as well. There we go. Might as well sleep. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to the house now, finally. Let's see what we've got for armor. I know I've collected a little bit of armor just by raiding in the end. I'm not sure how much of it I kept and how much of it was just left behind. We'll see. It would appear that Ronan is actually picking up on my microphone from screaming in the basement. Oh, actually, we've got a diamond helmet with respiration. I don't need that chest plate, actually. I don't know if I ever actually used the chest plate. That was part of what Hardcore James put together. I'm not sure. Actually, I think wings are hard enough to get, or easy enough to get, that we can just... I'm just kind of wandering. I'm not actually looking for anything. But wings are easy enough to get that we could just throw the... keep the wings. I don't know why I'm doing any of this. We can just keep the wings and put the chest plate in there, since it is also netherite and harder to get. Yeah. That'll work. I think, actually, we can keep both of them over there. Put the wings up there, and we'll leave the armor down here. So now this is the complete tomb of Hardcore James. We have the full suit of armor. We have our sword and the elytra. I guess we can go ahead and put... Oh no, I lost the shield. This is a new shield. So this is the tomb of the Hardcore James. May he rest in peace. Whee! Now I gotta go find new tools and sword and everything. I don't know why I do this to myself. I'm pretty sure I saw a sword in that chest earlier. So we can roll with that. I can always do a little bit of on-camera mining in order to get whatever I need. I don't know if we really need to go all the way to Netherite again. I don't think Netherite upgrades really help too much. I think they're really just there to look cool. It's been a while since I've been down here, actually. It's nice down here. I think I might go to the end and enchant some of this stuff up. I think that's enough stream for one night. We got 3.5 hours. We got our whole little cemetery put together. Though it's not complete, because we need to do a little more reorganizing on tombstones, as well as build up that wall across the back. I don't think it's really complete until that wall is complete, and it takes a bit to get those walls complete, mainly because I don't really want to work on them for some reason. I've decided to build the walls around the village, but I've also decided I don't really want to build the walls around the village. But for now, it's complete to a point where I like it. I like it. Yeah, I do kind of want to, every time we die, I want to leave some sort of memory of that somewhere, because I want to keep the spirit of the hardcore around, even though this is just survival now. That first death was really, really sad. But now we're just survival again, not hardcore. But I want to keep the spirit around, so we'll keep on. It's like keep note of if we die and leave a tombstone if we die. And we still have that tombstone where we died. And we have the I still can't decide on the name of it. The crypt or whatever in the cemetery. to leave our actual corpse. So that's pretty cool. I'm satisfied with that. I think I like it. It's pretty cool. Plans. I think the only thing that's currently planned is what day is that? Today's 7th, so it would be the 21st. 21st of April. Gonna be doing more hightail. I need to go, and I still need to make plans and figure stuff out on. I think I am going to overhaul stream schedule. It's fun and easy to just do every other week. Yes, the 21st. That's 2 Tuesdays from now. It is fun and easy to just do every other Tuesday as a stream day. In order to grow the community, I feel like we really need to go at least once a week. I'm not certain if I can do multiple times a week just because I have prior engagements, as well as I want to keep some free time open to just chill, do me, and some possibility for spontaneous, hey, let's go do stuff with the boys. As well as I need to cook. Sundays I can't. I need to cook. Absolutely not. So stream schedule changes are in the works. We'll figure out how that's gonna look eventually. Always down, stream fast enough. Oh, you're currently fixating? Fair enough. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a stream, probably one of these Saturdays or something. Yeah, that's part of why I'm trying to figure out the stream schedule thing. Is I need to stream more often in order to grow the community. At this point, it's just my friends and Smiley's friends. That's everybody that's here. In order to grow the community, I need to stream more often, and which will then get more eyes on me and whatever. But then, on the other hand, if I stream too much, I'm going to burn out and not like streaming. I enjoy streaming. I like coming and hanging out on Minecraft and Hytale. So, it's in the works. I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out. I am trying to stream more often. I'll let everybody know when that's figured out. It'll either be on the YouTube community posts, or on TikTok. I'll throw up just like I have been for stream schedules, just a little graphic of the month and what's happening on what days. I'm hoping to make that a lot more full. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I'm rambling again. I'm tired. Yeah. Yep, engagement definitely helps. I don't fully understand YouTube. I just know that it's easier to grow on YouTube than it is on Twitch. The easiest place to grow is on TikTok. So I'm posting TikToks. Yeah, I'm posting TikToks. I would like to stream on TikTok, except I only have 10 followers, and I don't think I can stream until I have 100 followers. So, yeah, that's an issue. But if I can stream on TikTok, I feel like that's going to grow a lot faster from there because they push lives a lot on TikTok. I really don't like Twitch very much. Really, the only reason I might do something on Twitch is because that's where all the viewers are. It's like, it's so hard to grow on Twitch, but if I'm trying to grow on TikTok and then streaming on Twitch, that might work. I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm trying to figure out. That's stuff that you guys don't need to know about, but I'm letting you know anyway. Yeah, I have to look into it as well. I don't know how to get it to live to TikTok either. But I know people can stream from their desktop to TikTok. I have seen it done. I think I'm done with talking. I think it's time to get off the computer. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next stream, the 21st, 6 p.m. MST, Mountain Standard Time. Hightail. More Hightail. Trying to actually get a house built, finally. Yeah. We'll see you guys around. Bye. That button.